I don't want all these men going around just going, winking at me, going, Jay, it's not working.
Stop.
Jay.
Stop, wait. Did you see that? Did you see that?
I'm here with the lovely Sophia. What up?
Hello.
Really? Is that how you intro? Like, hey, so we're just chilling out here, having coffee, doing your thing. I wanted to just help some guys out and give them maybe a couple of do's and don'ts of, you know, how they could meet you, for example.
I guess one of the biggest problems is when guys come up to you in that nightlife kind of scene and just instantly go, oh, yeah, how's it going? You look good tonight. It's sort of like, well, thanks, I kind of know that, you know, I pay a lot of money for this dress, trying to make sure I looked good tonight. How about you come in and say something a little bit more interesting than that?
Okay, so number one is don't be a bit original.
Yeah, that would be great. If you came up and cracked a hilarious joke, or showed me a picture of something hilarious, you know, YouTube video, I would just instantly, you know, cut that crap, cut all the shit and just go, yep, this guy's made an effort.
So yeah, try to stand out from every other guy that's just like, you're hot or you're beautiful or I like your shoes or your dress. So what are some other mistakes that you see, maybe throughout the day? Because
it's a little bit, I guess I work in retail, but shoes, wow, get some nice shoes, hey, like, can't say when I see
the style is really important.
I honestly couldn't care what jeans or top you wore, shoes, like if you're gonna wear scruffy work shoes that are like a bit crumpets falling off, like it's just not really attractive at all.
And because you look for, we can see the detail in things.
Yeah, and it's just like kind of respect, like respect your image almost. How would you like if a girl came up to you with this killer outfit and dank shoes? Like,
well,
kind of set you
I've seen enough women out like that, but we're not, that's not the video today. And here's a great thing as well, and I think a lot of guys know this, probably one of the hardest ways to meet a girl is when she's in retail or when she's behind a coffee shop, because they're constantly getting bombarded by men hitting on them or making remarks. And you work in a very high-class clothing store here in the middle of Brisbane, in South, a very prominent area where a lot of traffic is. How would a guy get you to see them just in a different way than every other guy that walks in?
I guess, again, trying to be a little bit more original and maybe just having a genuine chat with the person. I hate when the guys ask, oh, so what do you do? Like, what's your job? What do you do for a living? It's sort of like, that shouldn't brand who I am. So maybe ask just like, hey, what music you're into? Have you been to that gig lately? Did you check out that band in the Lumbra? Like, just something a little bit more off-key, or, I don't know, maybe just get a bit of, I know if you're not into it, but maybe a bit of culture.
No, I think it's great. I think, look, being an interesting person shows that you're someone different. Yeah. And a woman goes, oh, he's just not like every other guy that comes in and tries to talk to me. And
he's not, well, I guess, yeah, women just hate hearing the typicals. Like, I always get, yeah, so just work here. Yeah. It's like, obviously I work here. Like, why else would I be standing behind the counter?
Yeah. It's like, have a little bit of brain.
Well, like I had, I guess one of the good pickup lines I had was like, what's your coffee order? And I was like, huh, that's a good one.
And how's that working out? How did that work out for you?
He's a regular, so.
It wasn't me, by the way. Let me just think, what did I do?
But instantly saw him in a different light. Absolutely. I think that's a really important thing is girls throw some really harsh, you know, yes, I know what the word is, like images.
Well, they have a lot of shields.
Yeah, they will just throw an image at you and then just put you in that category of, oh, that's that guy. So if you can kind of break through that and just kind of let, you know, it's like the typical, hi, how are you? Oh, yeah, good, thanks. Why don't you ask them something? And I was like, hi, how's your dog? And it's like, good, what? Oh. So just kind of get them, startle them a little bit.
Exactly, and I think it's important, Sophia is saying, is standing out from the rest. And you'd agree, sometimes they only have 30 seconds to like give you an impression. And when you're like, and that window's small, when you're getting hit on, you have to sometimes just go for it hard, right?
And it's really like important as well to listen to their answers and try and continue the conversation in that direction. Kind of, you know, if I start talking about an emerging artist he's a painter, try and think, okay, shit, I don't know anything about artists, but start chatting about Goma, like just kind of get related stories and topics, and I think that will encourage conversation.
And we've actually just been talking about conversation, like you don't have to, sometimes don't overthink, sometimes let it come naturally and find things. Listening is really important, you know.
I think it's really important. I mean, I guess, it's quite hard to work in a high-end retail store as such. And I think one of the reasons I got the job is because I do listen to my customers and I let the conversation flow in that direction. I make sure I alter and morph it in that nice, comfortable way. And I get return customers, and that's kind of like dating, I guess.
Yeah, and return customers who just want to take you out.
Yeah,
but you're taken, so.
I know.
What are you looking at me for? Like, this is the way I get girls. Hey, I want to video you, and then you get the number.
That would actually be a good way.
Cut the camera up! Cut the camera up!
Borderline creepy.
And one of the other things as well, and I'm sure you'll agree, is like sometimes you have to, like, especially if this is your local, you can always come back and relationships are little forms at a time. Like, meet you, they're not going to get your number and take you out. So
yeah,
don't
like, try
make an impression,
straight up. Exactly.
And then see you again on a hey, another conversation, and then over time.
You want the girl to want you. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't just give everything on the table first up.
Yeah. And speaking of that, giving a tip to guys, how does a guy know if actually you're into him? What do you do?
That's a hard one.
What would you do? Like when you were in your single days?
In my
sorry, that was so long ago.
Dinosaur time. In a single day, I guess. Sometimes I would touch them. Like I think that's quite a. It's quite.
Why is that?
I think it's a warm factor, so it's also stepping over that line of friendly.
Okay.
So if I'm doing this, it's sort of like, I don't do that to Joe Blow over there, like clearly. So I guess that would be one distinct move, as well as. Would
you maybe like talk to them?
Yeah, I was gonna say continuing the conversation, actually asking them questions, change the role around a little bit. Taking genuine interest in what they are up to, what are their plans, like.
What are you up to?
Yeah. Like have you checked out that bar? Maybe you should swing by. I'd probably say that. Or I'd be quite cheeky and be like, oh you should totally come out on that night to that bar and maybe catch a drink. That's a really good one.
Okay, well firstly, not every girl is confident like you, so guys may not get that.
Probably don't do that. Girls probably don't do that.
Yeah, but look, the little things of smiling, as you said, and touching them is probably really important. And listening as well.
So especially if I'm asking you questions, clearly I give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm interested. If I'm making really bad excuses and looking the other way, oh, that's the phone,
Okay. No. And look, that's really important too. And sometimes when that happens, it might not be something personally about them. You're just in a very busy time.
Yeah.
Sometimes guys don't, they rush it and they go right now. You've got 10 customers, your boss is calling you, like sometimes like, hey, how's your day going? It's like
a wink's always good. I think winks are hilarious.
Winks?
I think wink is so old school, but one of our customers every now and then does a wink to us. He's a cyclist, very good looking, very trim, very nice. And he always does a wink to us, and it's like, corny factor, tick. So I don't know, I'd love that in a guy to take that leap, take that risk and do the old. I think it's fucking hilarious.
I think that's important, and I think how we can decipher that, I think it just takes you, it's a little bit confident, shows you, hey, this is who I am.
Fake it. They won't know anymore. They won't know any better.
Hopefully I don't want all these men going around just going, winking at me, going, Jay, it's not working.
Stop.
Jay.
Stop, wait. Did you see that? Did you see that?
That's awesome. And, okay, to leave them on one thing, what's probably one of the most important things that a man should do when he's trying to meet a girl?
I guess why would you always think in the back of your head, like, why am I approaching this girl? Why am I going to go talk to her? Do I want to sleep with her for one night? Do I want to be her friend? Like, always let that sit in the back of my head. Why am I really approaching her? And I think that'll assist you more than any role-playing conversation you've got made up in your head.
Definitely. So I think it's important to know your intentions, know what you want before that, because it's going to help you probably focus on that more.
Yeah, I mean, if you do want a one-night stand, then you know what to do. If you do want to be her friend, then you know how to, guide the conversation. So go in, know what you want from this person, and if it's just to be like, hey, I just want to just see my reaction, then do that as well. So just remember that.
Guys, there you go. The lovely Sophia. Saturday afternoon, chilling out. Very honest, very raw, very rare. From someone that probably gets... Do you think it didn't a lot there, right?
Mainly about old men.
And caramel men like me. No.
Sometimes I wink at them,
Yeah. Just to make... Yeah, okay. And sometimes when she's lonely, her boyfriend hasn't given her much attention throughout that week.
I send him a Snapchat.
Awesome, guys. So, guys, if you guys want to learn some more tips, you want to see more interviews with beautiful women like this lady right next to me, and you want to see myself go and meet with my friends, I'm talking right this moment, go and meet some beautiful women on the street or at night, make sure you click the link below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Bye.